everyone, my name is Alma. I'm from Troop 60722, and me and my two friends, Hannah and Mariam, are going to be helping you earn the Brownies First Aid Badge. The purpose of this badge, after you complete it, you'll know how to get help in an emergency situation and how to treat minor injuries. Let's get started. Hello girls, my name is Alma and I'm from Troop 60722. Today, I'm going to be helping you earn the First Aid Badge for Brownies. The first step is to practice calling the police. In other words, 911. Have a phone and pretend calling the police. If you don't have access to a phone, you can use an index card like so and draw a phone on it. With a pencil, Sharpie, or marker, and draw a phone on it like so. Write all the numbers down from 1 to 9 and then a 0 after them. And that's your phone. You can be the person talking to the police, and a parent can pretend to be the police. While talking to the police, you will have to answer these questions. Your name, phone number, what happened, what's wrong, where are you, address if you can, and how many people are hurt and what has been done. And remember, don't hang up the phone until you've answered all their questions, and they will tell you to hang up the phone. Let's see what we do now. First step, dial 911. Then, tell them your name and your phone number. Tell them what has happened. For example, somebody fell in the park and their leg is bleeding. The address of where you are, Central Park. How many people are hurt? 1 person. And what has already been done? Somebody from the park put a bandage on the leg. And remember, don't hang up until the operator tells you to. It may need to ask you some more questions. Time for step 2. Hello everyone, welcome to step 2. As you know, my name is Alma and I'll be doing step 2 with you again. Step 2 is talk to someone who treats injured people. You have 3 options for this step. First one, interview a medical professional. Second, talk to the police. And third, visit the firefighters. When you're visiting these 3 first responders, we want them to tell you is how they do their job, what they do in their job, and what to do in different situations.
Now here are some questions you can use in your interview or you can make up your own. First one is, what is the meaning of minor injuries? You need to understand what minor injuries means so you can tell the difference between minor injuries and major injuries. Number 2 is, when should I call 911? Or as other people know it, the ambulance. You need to know when to call 911 because if you call them for a wrong situation, you might be distracting them from a real situation. Number 3, what are 3 tips for being safe in the park or anywhere else? You need to know a few tips about how to be safe so you can prevent major or minor injuries from happening. And finally, number 4, what plants would you need to avoid while hiking? This is a very good question because while you're out hiking, you do not want to run into some poison oak or ivy. Trust me, those cause nasty rashes.
Ask them questions that you might have, like how to treat this specific kinds of injuries, minor injuries. What do you do if you're in this situation? Ask questions that you might have. The answers may come in handy in the future. Alright, time for step 3. And you'll have step 3 with my friend, Hannah. Bye!
Guys, my name is Hannah, and I'm a Girl Scout from Troop 60722. I think you've done step 2 with my friend Edna. So, now we're going to be doing step 3 of the first aid badge. In this step, you have to do a first aid kit. and it has many stuff. What's a first aid kit? A first aid kit is some tool that has a bunch of stuff that can help you in minor injuries when you're outside, or can help anyone else. That's what a kit is, a first aid kit. Today we're going to be making one together. I hope you have yours. I have mine and we're going to be opening it together. I opened my kit up. I know it looks messy, but we'll say it will take it all together. First of all, you need bandages. I have these big types, but those are the only ones I have now. You may have other types that you have. I'm gonna put them there. You also need gauze. I have this whole roll. Gauze is something when you got really hurt and you just wrap it around your arm where you got hurt. I'm gonna put that in too. You need gauze, little square pieces of gauze to put on the scratch before you wrap the gauze around. So you also need that, and you need tape to stick it together instead of the gauze just falling apart. You need to stick it together. That's tape. You need that. And you have ointment, because if you have a scratch, you need to put that on. If it's like not bleeding or something, you can use that. You need also hand cleansing wipes. If you have like dirt in the scratch or something, you need to kind of like clean it out, because maybe water and soap can actually hurt you. Hand cleansing wipe will a bit, but it's not as hard. And that's your first aid kit. I hope you had fun, and you're going to be doing step 4 with my friend Mariam. See you next time.
Hello everyone. As you will know, my name is Miriam. We are now going to move on to step 4, since you guys just completed step 3 with Hannah, which was making a first aid kit. So step 4 is all about learning how to treat minor injuries. If you know how to treat an injury like a cut, scrape, or bruise, etc., you could take care of yourself and help others. In this step, you're going to find out how to prevent common injuries, and you're going to learn how to use the first aid kit you just made to treat those injuries. Let's go and review what the first choice is. So, the first choice is to get tips from a medical professional. For this choice, you're going to ask a doctor or nurse to talk to your group. When they come, you should ask them for tips of what to do in case of an emergency. For example, I want to ask them, what should I do when I skin my knee? I could ask them, if I skin my knee, what should I apply on that knee to keep it clean? What should I do? Etc. It's your job to think of these questions. For the second choice, you're going to learn with the Red Cross to talk to your group about first aid. For the third and final choice, you should talk to an EMT. EMT stands for Emergency Medical Technician. Now you know what all the 3 choices are for step 4.
What is one minor injury you can show us how to treat?
Now, my friend Hannah is going to help you with step 5. Bye.
Hey guys, it's me, Hannah, and I'm from Troop 60722, as you know. We're doing the first aid kit. The last step you did with me was step 3, which is the first aid kit. We made the first aid kit together. You for sure do need that, because you have to have it wherever you go. Why? Because when someone gets hurt, what if they don't have their own first aid kit? You can use yours to help cure someone or help make someone feel better. And you'll need that anywhere you go. Now I'm going to be doing step 5 with you, and that's the last step of this badge. After you're done, you should go and get your badge from a store, Girl Scout store, or ask your leader to give it to you. In step 5, you should take a hike in a forest or in a park, and ask a park ranger or someone to tell you about wild plants or wildlife that might harm you or hurt you, like poison ivy or poison oak, poison ivy and poison oak. You should look out for those things. They might give you a rash or something. And you can ask anyone you know. Maybe someone who's like a professional, just like I said, a park ranger. Now, since you finished with this badge, you can go to your leader and get the badge. Now you'll have a conclusion with with my friend Mariam, another Girl Scout. Bye!
I just heard great news from my friend Hannah, and she told me that you guys completed the 5th step, which is the last step. So now you guys earned the first aid badge. I am so happy to congratulate you, and I hope you guys are as excited as me.